and the designer series paper, which is the Enjoy the Journey designer series paper. So we're going to be working with this. Now these, you know me, I like to copy lots of things. And so this is no exception. I have the cards I'm creating by Ange McKay, who's in, where is she? I think she's in America. She might be in Canada. Actually, she might be Canada. Yeah. I can't tell you. She's the North Shore stamper. And so I'm using some of her projects that she has created using these products. But first, I want to show you, I had my creative escape on the weekend. There I am. Hi. I had my creative escape on the weekend, on Saturday. And so I have shown you this box a couple of times. But I have one more kit available. I have one more kit available. So this is the kit that I had for me. And I would like to give, if you would like it, let me know. And if you place an order of $150, I will send this to you for free. Yes, that's correct. I will send it to you for free if you place an order of $150 or more. So in the kit, I have shown you. So the extra bits that you wouldn't have seen, everyone got one of these little packets with a little magnet in it as well. And this one I'm really super excited about. It's actually a little simply chamois in a little case. And so it's great to take with you if you're camping or traveling or anything. It's a very quick, easy, small cleaning tool that you can use. And then obviously you get your designer series paper and the linen thread and the embellishments and the 4 different card kits with instructions. And obviously you can add on the 2 bundles that go with it, which is the He's the Man and I Owe You One. Yeah, that's correct. No, not I Owe You One. Brewed for You. So there's those 2. There's those kits. You can actually purchase the bundles, and yeah, then you can have them. Yeah. So I have just one of those kits available. So for the first person that puts an order in for $150 and uses the host code, this host code here, will receive that. And so normally you'd receive these 3 items for the $150 just during this month because it's my birthday month. But because I have one of the kits available, it is going, I will give it away. I will ship it to you for free when you place an order of $150. That's the deal. I have one kit. So first person in. The other thing is I have my Procrastinators retreat happening in April. The 14th to the 17th of April. It will be a great weekend. You'll get some designer series paper. You'll get a goodie bag that's got designer series paper and a trim of some sort, ribbon or trim, and embellishment. Sorry. And there's lots of little stamp fairy gifts throughout the weekend. There's at least 10 shoe boxes that you can do. There's some challenges that you can do. And it's just a time where you can just craft all weekend. You don't have to worry about food because that gets prepared for us. You have a bed to sleep in. All food and beds are, like, accommodation is included in the price. It's $440 Australian if you're in Australia, in New South Wales. It's probably best if you're in New South Wales, unless you won't travel to New South Wales and you're in Sydney at the time. Just after Easter, then yeah, come along. Just let me know that you're going to come along, and I'll give you the payment details to process the payment, and I will book you in. But I've got 3 spots that I desperately need to fill. I would love to fill. So yeah, if we can, I would love to fill those 3 spots. Especially, I do have 8 spots remaining, but there's 3 spots specifically that I would like to fill. So yeah, consider coming along. I've got a few newbies coming along, which will be good. All the rooms are generally ensuited. There's one a couple of rooms that's a shared bathroom, but yeah, all the rooms are en-suited. You're sharing with 3 to 4 people, give or take, 2 to 4 people. You're sharing with, and so it is a lovely weekend of just crafting all weekend, or if you want to choose to come and sleep all weekend, that's your choice. You'll still get the same goodies and everything that everyone else gets. Yeah, so I would love to welcome you to my retreat, the 14th to the 17th of April. We're going to start at 5 p.m. Friday and finish at 3 p.m. on the Monday. So it's mid-school holidays. Yeah, it will be a really good weekend. I know that there was a couple of the girls in my team, they come along, and one of them said that she came along last year for the first time and she was really nervous, but she had the best time, and so she's really looking forward to coming along again this in April. So I would love to welcome you to my retreat. Come along, it'll be fun. Let's go with overhead. We will start our cards. And so the stamp set that we're using is The Greatest Journey, as I said. And there's some great stamps in this one. Really are. I love, yeah, the words are fabulous. And the dies, I did have the dies out. These are the dies. And you can purchase these as a bundle. You can purchase the collection, which would include the designer series paper. So the collection is the paper, the bundle, the embellishments, and the trim, and that's $141, I believe. Yes, $141 for those items there. Excuse me. The twine combo pack, the trio of combo pack, that trio twine pack is really, really pretty. You've got the 3 different twines. Whoops. So you've got Bermuda Bay, is it Pumpkin Pie and Garden Green? No, it's not. It's Coastal Cabana. Sorry, Coastal Cabana, Garden Green and Pumpkin Pie. And they're 3 colours that you wouldn't normally see together, but they're really pretty together. I really like them. So we're going to do these cards. I haven't made these cards, but I have got them prepped, ready to go. So let's get started. Where's my little pack? There's my pack. So I've got 2 of each. But let's see. Where's my first one? That's not my first one. So we're not going to do that one. Where's the first one? I'm just going to go through my list. Alright, this one here. So I've done a fair bit of prep already. I've got 2 cards, so let's just do the 2 of them. Now with a lot of the classes that I do, morning Elizabeth, we happy St. Patrick's Day, Elizabeth. With the cards that I make, usually from the classes overseas, they're always using the 8.5 by 11, so I always have to transpose it back into our sizes. So you've got a standard card base of A5 folded in half, so that's what, 21 by 14.85 by 21, scored in half at 10.5. So then you've got 10.5 by 14.85. And the Garden Green, this is 9 centimetres. Sorry, 9 centimetres. Oh dear. By 13.4. And morning, Michelle. And the designer series paper is 12.9 by 8.5. And so that's just going to layer straight onto there. Now, I did bring over my different... Oh, One issue that I find with the Seal Plus is that it tends to rip the paper, and so I tend to go back to the I don't use it enough. That's the problem. I don't use this enough to actually morning, Priscilla. I don't use it enough to actually get used to it as much. So I think I'm going to switch it out for my standard seal, because I do prefer my standard seal over the Seal Plus. What's your preference? Do you have a preference of it? Okay, here we go. Let's get back to it. Oh, so much smoother. It's amazing what you get used to. I do prefer it though. Oh, straight, Sharon. The standard you destroy. Yes, well, I did fix a few of them on the weekend, didn't I? Definitely standard seal. For me, standard seal. For Michelle, Tombow? Would Tombow be better for you, Michelle? I've just got a little bit of a strip of Designer Series paper that I'm just putting on the end. Oh dear. We did have a bit of fun on Saturday. Tombow glue for Priscilla. You like the plus, okay. So some of you missed. I was showing what we received on, or what I gave everyone on Saturday for my creative escape, which was lots of fun. I had lots of fun. What am I doing? This one. So I'm doing the. What was it? What's it say? We're in this together. So great for COVID. Maybe they designed this just when COVID was starting. We're in this together. So really, really simple card. Yeah, so my retreat was lots of fun. My creative escape, I should say. They are two different things. Though I am contemplating whether I should just change the name to Creative Escape for both. I'm just going to tie, make sure I'm on the screen. We still are in this together, yes. I'm going to pop the tag through and then just tie a knot, and then tie a knot and then tie a bow. So this is the Designer Series paper from the Greatest Journey. Enjoy the journey? Greatest Journey. Enjoy the journey. You need to sit there. No, you don't. You need to sit down there. And I've got some dimensionals. So if something doesn't stay long and short creative escapes, yes, I think so. So yes, I might be changing the name to Creative Escape soon. So I do like that name. I have 8 spots left for my retreat, which is happening in April, the 14th to the 17th of April. There you go, so there's one. Nope, too short. So this one doesn't have the moon on it, but I don't think that's too much of a problem. That's not long enough. The moon is quite pretty in this on this paper, but they only put one moon on the piece of paper, so you only get one moon. Tying a bow online. Let's cut that off. Alright, that's a bit better. And my dimensionals. Means that the tag will stay in place where you want it to go, where you want it to stay. There you go. And then I might just use dimensionals on top as well. So you've got those two cards. I don't think that's too plain. Do you think that's too plain? I'll think about it. Let's do that one over the top. There you go. So that's my first two. And what are we all doing today? What are you all doing today? Let me know. So next card we're doing is, this is going to be Mountain of Thanks. We're using some Starry Sky and some gorgeous grape cardstock. Is that right? Or are we using black? I can't remember. Where does it say it? It did say it. Nope, Memento ink. It's black. Don't mind me. I'm confused. Tidying up after last night. Well, we did make some beautiful cards, you and I, didn't we? Last night during our team meeting. Sorry, I hope you're feeling better, Michelle. Are you feeling a bit better? I know you weren't well last night. Oh, I know what it is. Starry Sky. We need to do the stars. What? Oh, you did that yesterday, as in watching me. Is that what he's talking about? So we're going to do a few stars up here. And down the bottom. There we go. I've got those two. And then oops. Again, the size for the Designer Series paper is 8.5 centimeters by 12.9, and the cardstock is 13.4 by 9. And then we've got little bits and pieces to add to the card. Oop. Oh, actually I don't want to do that yet. No, I want to do this, I think. Yep, I want to put that down first. Whoops. That's why it's Friday Fun Frivolity, because Sharon forgets what I'm doing. I want to put that there at the bottom. And then trim off. And we're just going to stick that one down there. And this one. That. Oh, you know what else I didn't do? I didn't stamp my trees. Let's try that. Sorry, ladies. But you know me. I make mistakes. Always. So I'm going to do some trees. I'm going to stamp off. And then I'm going to stamp some trees. I don't want them too dark. Something like that. Dodgy as. You know what? I'm going to do this. I am on a roll, aren't I? This is quite funny. If you don't laugh, here you go. Look, it's almost as if I didn't make a mistake at all. There, done. That works. That's done. Yeah. Anyway, let's go with some more stamping. That's what happens when you don't read the instructions properly, or you don't really take too much note of what's actually happening on the card. And it's not your design. Alright, we're going to stick that on there, glue that down. Glue that one down. We'll use dimensionals on these. I make myself laugh quite a lot when I do these sorts of mistakes. And then we've got our little jogger. It's jogging. It's jogging along. There we go. Like, if you weren't watching this, would you even realise I'd made a mistake? There we go. There, see? No problem. I probably could have done full strength of the Starry Sky, but I didn't, so. Alright, that's 4 down. Let's see what the next card brings. Okay, this one. There we go. We're doing a few stars. Okay, so those ones go with that one. They go with that one. And I've got lots of clouds. So let's start by moving things out of the way so I don't get ink on my card. Because that's the next thing that's going to happen, isn't it? I'll get ink on my card and get frustrated with myself. Alright. We have those two. We'll move the card bases aside because we don't need them right now. We don't need the black right now. We need these, and we need our mountains. So the mountains do go down this time. They're going down first. And they are a bit longer, so I need to trim it down. Paper on the double-sided paper is just absolutely gorgeous. They're so pretty that you sort of go, oh, I want to use both sides. So you need to really buy 2 packs. I know I do have a friend that does actually buy 2 packs of every designer series paper because she wants to use both sides. She doesn't want to just use one side. That's got you belong amongst the stars or something. What does it say? You belong among the stars. Yes, I am correct. So I'm doing 2 of these. And we've got our little person. And we want to get rid of all the little dots that are in there, little extra bits of cutouts. And we want to make it look as if the lantern is on. So I'm going to be extra careful and just go slap that on. I'm just going to cut around it It's a bit fiddly, this bit. Don't cut off the lantern from the hand. So they're going to stand at the top there. Yeah. Probably a bit too much glue. Let's see if I can just do a bit less this time. There's a tiny bit less. There we go. This bit is a bit fiddly, but the effect I think is worth it. And don't do what I do and cut too far. Which is what I did. I just cut a tiny bit too far. I think I'm going to try and leave it there. See if that is enough. I should have brought my glue dots over. That probably would have been a bit wiser. Let's leave it like that. Don't touch it, don't touch it. Alright, so then we've got clouds. And I don't have my glue dots, as I said. So I'm gonna try and put a bit of glue there on that one. There, and then do dimensionals on our little tag. Too much glue on my fingers. So I might put that one down first and then I can work out where I want to put the other clouds. There we go. Extra clouds that we don't need. Put them aside. Yes. I want to stick this down to the black and then we're going to do some twine. Oh, morning Sam. How are you today? one's looking a bit bigger than it should. Oh, it's still 10, so it should be right. Yep. It's just a bit crooked. And how's our little Charlotte going? Is she being better to you and sleeping better? Oh, what did I say? What did I say? I got distracted. What did I say? That's number 3. I'm gonna put twine around this, remember? My goodness, Sharon. Ah. Crikey me. Okay, let's just stick that one down, and I'm just going to tie with... Oh, it's going so well for this card. Okay. There you go. There's one. Let's try this again. What is wrong with me? I'm forgetting everything. I'm forgetting to do the things I'm meant to be doing. There we go. All right. Let's go that way. I was too busy reading and talking to you, Sam. I even said, I've got to do the twine. I'm going to stick this down, then I'm going to do the twine. I still forgot the twine. Don't. It's all good. Okay. Alright, last one. Let's see if I make a mistake on this last one. Did I make a mistake on this one? I think I actually got this one right. Alright, card number 3. 4. Card number 4. Alright. Oh, I've even pre-stamped. Look at that. Because I die cut them already, so I made them quick. Alright, so this one is, again, basic white. So let's fold these. That's just my brain right now. Alright, so we're going to move that aside. I'm going to move that aside. And we're going to do some clouds first. And they all look like they're dimensionaled, according to my instructions. I'm not reading the instructions, I'm going according to the photo, of course. And that's why I keep making mistakes. I got 7 of you watching today. How lovely. That's awesome. Alright, let's put that one up there. This one can go about there. because we're going to trim off the edge of that little cloud. I just love this paper. My goodness. It does so much of the hard work for you because it's just all pretty. All pretty. Alright, trim off the cloud edge. I've already pre-stamped my trees and cut them out. So there is a die for the trees, which is that one. Is that die there? That's the trees. But look at this. You've got this fabulous tent. Look. You've got a fabulous tent that you can put together. So I think at my I still have to sell you on it? Seriously? Okay. Just wait until retreat. I've got a few more projects to do. Yeah, so you can make a tent. So you've got the background, which will go underneath the top bit. So, and that's pretty cool. Like, I really like the tent. So can't believe you haven't been sold on it yet. Alright, I'm going to stick these ones down because I can onto the green. There's no more twine on wrapping around these bits. There's still twine, just not wrapping around. So, as a bit of a giveaway, a sneak peek, you will be getting some of this paper at retreat. So you can come and learn how to use this paper and these this suite. I know you'll love it, won't you? And Elizabeth will be buying it just before retreat, I'm sure. There's so many fabulous projects with this out there. Wishing you joy in this next adventure. So is there anyone going off? Ooh, I know. I know who's going away. I know someone's daughter that's going away and can't come to retreat. She's going on an adventure. Yes, I wonder who that is, Sam. Is she looking forward to it? I'm sure she is. So I've just put a strip of design series paper on the bottom. Is that long enough? Maybe a tiny bit more. There we go. With my retreat, the problem is I usually only do 2 shoe boxes. Actually, I don't usually do them, but I am this year. I'm doing shoe boxes this year. Well, if something does happen, there is always a spot for her if she wants it. I will make sure. Yeah, I'm going to have to try and stop myself from doing too many projects with this. Alright, so this one, I'm going to take the backing paper off the trees. Oops. I need to get my thread out again. And oh, someone's got some music playing pretty loudly outside. Oh, that could be my neighbour. I think my neighbour does videos, like exercise videos or something. And the other week, I just remember all day the music was so loud. I don't think she realised how loud it was. It was pretty loud. Okay, I'm getting there. I don't know if actually... You've lost your cutting blade. Oh no, the cutting blade I had, it was the score blade, because you can always buy more cutting blades. If you lost your score blade, no. Had to check on the floor, check in some random container, which is where I found mine. I lost my score blade. I say months and months ago, however, I think it was a fair bit longer than that. I think it might have been a couple of years since I had it. And I was doing a bit of tidying up at my craft desk, which is that way. And I was pulling out one little box, and I pulled it out, and I started emptying it all out. And at the very bottom of the box, there was this little square Tupperware container. I found my score blade, and I was like, oh, I can't believe I found it. To say I was excited is a bit of an understatement, really. It was very, very exciting to find it. It's just one of those things that you just go, oh, I've got to share this. And so I did. It's the joy you have when you actually find your score blade again after losing it for years. I think it was years. I almost wonder whether it was before COVID or at the beginning of COVID. That's how long ago. It just fell out of my trimmer one day, and I wasn't sure where it was, or if I did, if I picked it up and threw it into something. Obviously this little box that I found. Oh, but my brain obviously was not remembering anything of where I'd actually put it, and so I thought I'd lost it. And you can't buy any spare blades, so yeah. Anyway, I found it, and that's the important thing. Well, I have two trimmers, so one of them had it and the other one didn't, so I was fine with that. Yes, I do need to sandbox it. We need to put it in the ideas thing saying, please supply some score blades. Maybe have one pack where you have a pack where you can buy a score blade and a cutting blade as well, or something. Okay, done. I think there was meant to be some embossing of some sort, but I can't see where the embossing is. Who knows? I think there was meant to be some embossing. I got my embossing gun out and everything. Oh, Versamark. Oh, I was meant to stamp the moon in Versamark or something. I haven't done that. I'm not doing that. I'm finished now. Alright, so here are my cards. These are the simple cards, so you don't need to worry about embossing. Sometimes it's nice to do embossing, but that gets loud too. There's my cards. And look, I've even got a bit of a cleaner desk if you move enough stuff out of the way. Look, see? Look how clean my desk is. Ah! Ah, dear. That's my class. I'll move that over there. And then I can go... Oop, that one. So, yeah, so this class was actually Ange McKay. I think she's a Canadian demonstrator, but I can't be certain, you know. And, yeah, I love these cards. They're so cute. They're so simple, though, as well. Unless you stuff up and do what I did and you just, yeah. make mistake after mistake after mistake. But I like these cards. They're quite pretty. And so you can also add some embellishments to it. So these are the embellishments you could add as well, which they've got the enamel sticker icons. You get quite a lot in here too. You get 4 sheets. 4 sheets of these, and so you got the fire and the whatchamacallit, compass, the arrows and the trees. So nice. So you could add them to the cards as well. But that's all there is today for card making. And I will show you my special deal that I have just for the very first person that decides to shop with me. And it's my birthday month still. So anyone who puts an order in for $50 will receive a pack of champagne rhinestone jewels. If you spend $100 with me using this host code, you can get the champagne jewels and some black matte dots. And then $150, it's the champagne rhinestones, the black dots, and the rhinestone, the frayed ribbon. But if you also shop with me and spend $150, I will give you. This is my kit that I had, and I will give you this. This is the one from Saturday, from my Creative Escape. If you spend $150 with me, I will send this to you for free. Yes. So there's lots of goodies in there, including a little. Oh, sorry, I got to show this because this is so cute. Including this. This is really cute. This is the little travel Stampin scrub. No, Stampin chamois. Simply chamois. Simply chamois. That's what it's called. I cut down a whole heap of chamois and put them into a little case, and that's what Saturday. So yes. I love that one. That was really that was like, I was very excited about that too. So but yes, it was a lovely day on Saturday. So yes, we missed lots of people. Would be good to. I hope you can join me next time. As I said, I've got my retreat on the 14th to the 17th of April. It is an hour and a half south of Sydney, so it's it's away from Sydney, which is nice, and it's a great weekend of over 70 hours worth of crafting all weekend. I think it's like 71 hours, but I've said 70 hours of crafting. So it will be lots of fun. Excuse me. Let me go back to there. There I am. Hello. Yeah, so that's all for today. I have my retreat coming up, and also if you want just a one-day event, I have my Creative Escape in May, on the 20th of May, and it's going to be in Pennant Hills again. So the cost again is $105. It includes lunch, it includes a goodie bag of $50, and includes lots of projects. I think I had a bit of feedback that I may have done a few too many projects for people. So I think I'm going to be doing about 15, 16 projects. It's still a lot, apparently. I did 18 projects, and someone helpfully said to me a couple of weeks before my Creative Escape, that 3 projects an hour, that's a lot. And I thought, is it a lot? Maybe it is. I don't know. I mean, I've created 4 different projects, and 2 of each in, I don't know, less than an hour. So, I don't know. I don't know. Is it too much? I don't know. Anyway, I will work out how many projects we're going to do on that Saturday, and we will go from there. But we will see. You can give me some more advice, Michelle and Elizabeth. I know you both were there on Saturday. So I can make a decision from there. But yes, it's $105, and you get there's 6 hours of crafting time, and it's lots of fun, and we have fun, and we have some music playing and some crafting happening, and there's extra kits that you can purchase if you excuse me, have a bit more time. Anyway, I will see you again next week. Next week's the 24th of March, and between now and then I think my husband needs to actually renew his license, because he needs to do that. Shame. I'll have to get another helper. Anyway, I will see you next time. I hope you have a lovely weekend. And I get to go out and celebrate my birthday again tonight with some girlfriends from when my daughter was in kindy. So we're going out. I'm going out for dinner tonight. So that'll be exciting. So more celebrations for my 50th. Yay! I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.